Hey y'all! So for this video, I thought I would share with y'all how to become a better runner. Now I'm no running expert, but I thought I'd just kind of take the tips and tricks I've acquired since like high school, and then now I'm in a running class at UT. Like, yeah, you can take running in college, like you get a grade for it, it's crazy. And I thought I'd just compile all these tips and tricks into a short little video to encourage y'all or to motivate y'all or to help y'all become a better runner. Running is one of those things that has been proven to improve your mental health, your strength, your immune system, and not to mention it just makes you feel like you're hot stuff. Like, it just makes you feel good about yourself. So if this is something that y'all are interested in, then I hope that y'all stick around. My first tip for y'all is something that if I didn't know, I probably would have quit running like 5 years ago. And that is to reduce the stress and the tension in your shoulders while you're running. I know it's kind of easy to like get all clenched up and like clench your fists because you almost feel like, your upper body's like helping you get through it. But this is actually going to waste energy while you're running. So my tip for y'all is to like run tall, but also just like relax your shoulders. And something that you can do is get a piece of paper and roll it up, kind of like it looks like a paper towel tube roll, and try running with it. And if it comes back like all crunched up, then that means that you're a little too tight. So that paper should not be that crunched up. And this will just help you like save your energy for your heart and your lungs and help you go a lot longer and a lot stronger. My next tip is to slow your breathing. And some of y'all are like, what? Like, Dani, I can't slow my breathing. What that means is you want to get as much oxygen in your lungs as you can, and then as much carbon dioxide out of your lungs as you can. So a way I like to do this, it's like the 3 to 2 breathing rate, I guess. So what that means is after 3 steps, you inhale, and then after 2 steps, you exhale. And you exhale all of that air. And this is actually gonna help like maintain a more steady heart rate and kind of just give you more energy so that you can go a little bit longer. Tip number 3, try running like sideways, backwards, downhill in ways that you usually don't run, because what this is gonna do is isolate these muscles that you probably don't use that often and activate them, and then these muscles are gonna help like support and make the main muscles that you use while you're running stronger. So by activating these muscles and tendons that you usually don't use, they're just gonna help give you stability and support and strength for the muscles that you do use whenever you're running. When you're running, you want to be like pretty well-rounded as far as the strength in all parts of your body, but especially your core. And you can do this by like engaging your core while you run. I don't think you realize like how much and how important your core is while you run. So after I do a long run, I like to get back and do some sit-ups and some crunches. And it's one of those things that like once I started to maintain my ab workouts, I definitely realized how it affected my running. Tip number 4. Alright, the first 15 minutes of your run are always the hardest. Trust me, they are. So my biggest tip is the first 15 minutes, kind of treat it as like a warm-up, keep a slow and steady pace, because you just go all out. Those first 15 minutes you're gonna be like, alright, I'm done after 10 minutes, because you're gonna be so exhausted. But once you get in that rhythm, it's a lot easier to like maintain. You can go a lot further, a lot longer, and like don't feel bad if you have to stop and walk. I do that all the time. But also get yourself a good running playlist. I have a running playlist on my Spotify. It's not exactly the most appropriate music. It just kind of like keeps me going. I don't listen to the lyrics. Like, I don't know what it's saying. I just like the beat. Number 5, first of all, drink a lot of water. That's really important. But number 5 is to find a training schedule or like a running schedule that you map out, you plan out at the beginning of the week, so that you know like what time to wake up or what time you have to be here or there. And then whatever that schedule says, like, do it. Even if you have to walk, like if it says to run 1.5 miles and after like a half a mile you can't breathe, then just walk the rest of it, or do like intervals and just like get it done. I promise you, you'll start to see progress and you'll be so happy with yourself. You'll be like, I'm awesome, because you go through the pain. But yeah, I think the most important thing is just like have that goal, map out that schedule, that training schedule, and just do it, like Nike says. And tip number 6. A lot of people are like, should I stretch before my run? Should I stretch after my run? Should I stretch during my run? Personally, for me, what I've always been encouraged to do from my coaches, or like even from this running class I'm in now, are dynamic stretches. So dynamic stretches are like butt kicks or high knees, or whenever you do like, what is it called? Lunges. And these are stretches that they're not just, you're not stagnant, you're actually moving and you're getting your muscles warmed up. And then I like to kind of like work the muscles and stretch the muscles after my run that are usually sore or a little bit more tense. Like for instance, some people really have like tight hamstrings. So if that happens, then maybe after your run, you can kind of loosen those guys up. But I am a big fan of dynamic stretching. So those are 6 running tips to make y'all a better runner. If y'all want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, my usernames are DaniAustin2, the number 2. My Facebook is facebook.com/DaniAustinOfficial. My Snapchat is DaniATX. If y'all have any other tips or tricks about how you like to get motivated to run, or just what makes you a better runner, leave them down below so we can all be encouraged and learn. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more, and I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!